Osio Halito. Today is my grandmother's birthday, so this reading is inspired by her, okay? What I usually do is, with my eclectic ancestry, I do a couple of things. I have poured libations unto my grandmother today, and I have some elements on this table that is presented like a shrine or an altar or a memorial unto her and her spirit. All right. These cards were inspired by her. Okay. I pulled them inspired by her. Things in the background. Things that she liked. Okay. We got that Florida water. All right. We got the element of air because she was Aquarius, the otter medicine. All right, we got that fire water. That was something that she liked also. She was very wise. She was very gorgeous. Women loved her and women did not like her because she was so gorgeous. They would be insecure if she was around the men. But she was very giving, loving, and she would speak her mind. She was a firecracker. She did spew that fire. Whether she had fire water or not, she spoke her mind. She spoke the truth. She was very wise. So I just want to, show y'all, what's going on here. Some of her favorite things. And we got the matriarch candle in the back, the Black Madonna. That's like a picture of my grandmother and my father, because that's my father's mother. All right, we got that Pambajira Maria energy, that female issue energy, because she was very gorgeous like Maria Pambajira. She was very gorgeous like her, and she was protective of women and children and the underdog, the low, the poor, and the downtrodden. My grandmother took care of people. She gave them whatever she could. She gave them advice. She would talk trash, and she would give advice. So, all right. Even the Bass energy, okay, it's like my grandmother. All right, Bast is fierce, like a balanced version of Sekhmet. Okay, we got that fierce, gorgeous, sexual, seductive energy, but protective of women and children and pregnant women. All right, we got the smoke tomahawk. The blade side represents the warrior of my grandmother, just like this black obsidian arrowhead. All right. It's like my grandmother, her spirit, okay? So, getting to the cards. All right. She is the matriarch of blades, okay? This woman is like a depiction of my grandmother. My grandmother was gorgeous. She had that copperish, reddish skin tone. She has the knife in one hand and a scalp in the other hand. And in our native, actually our autochthonous tribes and nations, they would have the women accompanying them. Either they will be by the sides of the men or in the back of the men. And the ones in the back were usually the elder ones. And that they would kill the wounded, okay? Kill and torture them, all right? And if someone did harm to children or women, they would especially torture them, okay? Give them a slow death. So she was fierce, warrior-like, wise, full of guidance, okay? She represented wisdom. The matriarch of vessels also represents that. And like the guidance, the counselor, women and men will get advice from her, okay? Because she will keep it real. She will keep it 100 for real. She will give truth, okay? This one, the Maiden of Shields, with the deer in the background. The deer represents the heart of Great Spirit. Okay. She had that love, that heart of Great Spirit, and she was very beautiful. Like this woman here, she was very beautiful. So she did capture that in her fierceness, okay? She was also like this. We know within everyone, you have the feminine energy and the masculine energy. And then your outer body, you know, basically is the dominant one. Okay, well, she is like, this depiction is like Geronimo, okay? He only killed when necessary. Like when they harmed his family, that's when he was raw with it, okay? So the Chief of Blades encompasses that, all right? And I did show the blade, the tomahawk side. So you got the Matriarch of Blades, the Chief of Blades, okay? You got the Maiden of Blades. Now the Maiden of Blades, very beautiful. She's dressed like a Cheyenne shaman, medicine woman, okay? Very beautiful. She also has a blade in her hand. There's the smoked tomahawk up top with the blade, okay? She also had those abilities, okay? Those spiritual abilities. Now, she didn't use them in the way that my granny did. Her ways were more unorthodox, okay? So she was like this beautiful, gorgeous woman and a warrior woman, okay? A lot of women, we have this mixture within us, the warrior woman and the beautiful maiden, but still having that blade, okay? Ready for anything to protect our family, our children, and our man. That's like my grandmother, okay? And this was like, you know, a depiction of the noble savage, okay? Where he has that fire water in his hand. And then there is the bull in the pen, okay? Which is tamed, okay? Because we know the pale man, the white man, the invaders tried to tame us and taunt us with that fire water, okay? And get us away from our natural ways, okay? But my grandmother, she did embrace some of the natural ways, and she did embrace some of these ways, okay? They would label people like that a noble savage because they have been, you know, taught the ways of society, but they still have that wildness, that Indian Aboriginal autochthonous nature, okay? Happy family, okay? Grew up having a happy family. Of course, the spiritual side of things is the Kachina juggler, the balance of good and bad, having the powers of the teacher, healer, sorcerer, spirit speaker, all in one. And then this is the coyote, the trickster. You could either embrace the trickster or you could embrace these spiritual things, okay? So this is just a reading inspired by her and her energy, her essence. And I did light the smoked tomahawk for her earlier, and I poured libations, and I have that fiery red candle lit for her because her spirit is fiery. Even though she's the element of air, she has that fire, okay? And that spiritualness of that Florida water and the fire water. So I want to say, Wado, thank you to my great ancestor, which is my father's mother, my grandmother. I love you and I miss you pretty. Peace.